they talk about.
Word. Yes.
New music Wednesday. How you doing, good G?
Man, I'm alive, man. Happy. It's good.
You should be. You should be. This is a dope ass project you just dropped, man. Real spill. Real spill.
I appreciate it, man.
Congratulations. I mean, shit. I got to tell you, because I was consumed by this Nas and Primo, and then this game. I said, what game got the Gangsta Grillz? You know what I mean? And that was the play all weekend long between the two of y'all, man. That was you know, to quote Drama, he said y'all was the Scorsese and Caprio. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Super ill. That feel like long time coming, huh? You and Drama?
I think, Drama, like, you know, man, we've been in this shit for so long, man. It's like, you know, sometimes like you forget that you haven't done music or done projects with your actual friends outside of music. You know what I'm saying? So Drama been my dog, like, you know, like in IRL for, you know, over 20 years, man. We never got together and did a Gangsta Grillz. Of course, I appreciated all his, you know, the mixtape series, you know, the Gangsta Grillz that he had done previous. We always talked about, you know, one day we'd do a Gangsta Grillz. It just never came to fruition till lately, man. I'm gearing up to finish my album, and I talked to Drama, and I'm like, man, we should do a tape. And he like, man, just send me the songs. And so, of course, on my hard drive, I got a million songs, but it's like, you know, I'm one of those guys that like fresh, new, you know, material. So I went in on a Friday, and then I had everything to him by Sunday, and he did his thing, and then we just put it out that next week.
Yes, sir. No, good shit, man. Like I said, I've always thought you were one of the more doper rappers on the West, lyricist wise and all that type of shit. You know what I mean? We know, LA got its sound. You know what I mean? And we could go on that forever, but I mean, from a lyricist MC standpoint, I've always thought you were one of the ones that stood out on some West Coast lyricism type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, you know, man, if we talking about lyricism, man, and actually like the skill to really rap, bro, it ain't really nobody that can really go with me, man. And like, and everybody, when I say that, everybody think I'm like taking shots at somebody or something like that. But it's like, you know, the proof is in the pudding, man. All you got to do is like check my 20-year history. We talking about, like, I came out in 2003, bro. It's almost 2026, bro. So that's like 23 years of doing what I do at a high caliber. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, people get one thing confused about me. They think that when I go away, or I assume the role of a father for a few years, that, you know, they kind of say, oh, if you're not putting out projects, putting out music, you fell off, or whatever that is. But I don't, bro. I'm not Pinocchio for these rap fans, bro. I rap when I feel like it, and when I do rap, I rap at a high caliber. You know, a few projects was to get out of, you know, certain deals. I wasn't investing myself or my skill set 100% if I had to get off of Interscope or drop this to get out of this so I can be independent. But everything outside of, like, you know, that was super focused and super project oriented. Like, I put out projects, real albums that you can listen to, ride straight through, and that you're going to be able to, you know, go back to 15, 20 years later and really, like, still appreciate that album. I ain't never been no, you know, no one-off type rapper. And when it comes to like any type of disses or rap beefs, and it doesn't have to, you know, end like Biggie and Pac did, or go as far as me and 50 did in the early stages of our careers. Like, it could still be competitive. And that's what I tell a lot of cats about what Drake and Kendrick just did. Like, it don't gotta be this cat dies because you feel like this cat won, or no. Like, I think it's just good for hip hop when two of the biggest artists go at each other. I feel like Kendrick is on tour getting his money, and he didn't win around the world twice at this point. And I feel like when you Drake, if you broke the Beatles records, right? Like, you're outside of your genre breaking other people's records. Like, you don't lose when you lose, because you still flying around in the 747 with your name on the side of it. So I don't understand why fans are, you know, always making, you know, the mass agenda. I mean, or the mass agenda is for somebody to pick this or pick a side. That's what got Tupac and Biggie killed. We don't have to do that. We can appreciate two sides of a battle. We can appreciate KRS One and Busy B. We can appreciate Game and 50. We can appreciate who was it? Beans and Jada. We could just appreciate good rap as a whole. Like these fickle ass fans, bro. Like I'm not, putting the guitar over my shoulder and playing to these cats' music, bro. Like I put out, dope ass projects. So that's what me and Drama did. And when you say one of the, better lyricists on the on the West Coast, that's subjective to your opinion. It's respected and it's love. But whoever you think is up there with me or right under or above and beyond, they don't want this. And it's whoever it is. So you can name any rapper in the world and you can stand up for them as a fan of their music, right? But them themselves, they don't want this. The artist doesn't want this. I want this. I want smoke with whoever about whatever when it comes to some rap shit. But and it's funny because when fans be on the net, oh, he this and that and this artist and that, the artists that you love don't want this. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, let them speak for themselves. I'm more than vocal about who I am as a rap artist and my skill set, bro. And I don't shy away from nothing. I never have and I never will. And we talking about my son being 1 years old on the album cover to him being almost 23 years old now, and I'm right here and I'm present and my pen is present and my lyrical ability is it has sustained itself to a point where it's legendary. So people say, "Ah, his antics and this and that." Fuck my antics. I do whatever the fuck I want to do. I say what I want to say. I live, you know what I'm saying? I live in this mansion, got another one over there. The other day, my biggest problem the other day was trying to figure out where my other Maybach was in the garage. So I don't want to hear none of this. He fell off. He this. He that. I'm still getting 100,000 a show. You know what I'm saying? My kids is in private school, so when somebody says like he fell off or he broke, like it's just it's a commentary thing from somebody who doesn't want to look themselves in the mirror, and I'm not tired of it. Like it's subjective to that person's personal individual opinion, and I'm all good. I accept the love and the hate, and to anybody listening, whether it's you, a new artist or an old artist, any person that hates you enough, like in music. Is your number one fan because they go above and beyond to study to listen. To hate me, you have to have listened to my entire shit to say that it was trash. And for me, that's just as good as somebody who actually appreciates my music and loves me listening to it. It's still two listens, no matter how you spin it, man. So it's like everybody don't got to be a fan of game, but my rap skill set is it ain't no question, bro. What I can do.